Hey there guys, Fave here, and it's time for another random user investigation. So, if you go on Roblox and you type in a random ID for a user, you get error code 404, page cannot be found or no longer exists, 404, page not found. And in the URL up above it says roblox.com/request-error code equals 404. But it has me wondering, who is user 404? Well, this question actually has two answers, because there's the user with the username 404, but then there's user with the user ID 404. But first of all, just a quick refresher. Today's challenge is, if you can count to 4, smash that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, and maybe you won't get banned forever. So yeah. What is an ID? Well, an ID is the order in which you joined Roblox. The lower your ID, the older your Roblox account is. Roblox is approaching 2 billion users, which means the 2 billionth user will have the user ID 2 billion. And to find out your ID, you go to your Roblox profile and you look at the link. Okay? And that number between users and profile will be your ID. Mine is 20963. I'm old, whatever. We get it. So who is user 404? Well, simply we could just change the ID in the bar to 404 and funnily enough, it takes you to error 404. So does that mean every banned user has an ID of 404? Not quite. That's not how this works. So first of all, let's see the user with the username 404. So this is 404. And in their about, you can see page cannot be found or no longer exists. 404, page not found. Now you might think that this is an error, but this is actually what they typed as their description. They were trying to be clever. Their t-shirt says 404, they look like an error, and they're friends with a bunch of fake Dominus owners and stuff. Now, 404 is a user who is actually, in fact, if you go to their profile, they recently got banned forever because they logged in less than 3 weeks ago. And ironically, 404 being a banned forever user leads to a 404 page. And this is 404's game from 2008. Let's see if there's anything in it. So this is the default starter game from 2008. There's not much going on here, so I think I'm just gonna move along. But yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. Good game, 404. But yeah, although 404 might have the username 404, if we go back to their profile, 404 actually has the user ID 918659, as this account comes from August 2008, which I'm surprised it took someone that long to snipe the name 404. They have one favorite game known as Defusal by Polygon Interactive. I mean, okay, not the most popular game, but I guess 404 likes to defuse things. That makes sense. 404 has a few badges, has the legit fedora, and has a few friends, but overall 404 is not the most important user in the world. Now, who has the ID 404? Well, there's one easy way to find out. You do the old friends list trick. So if you type in 404, 404's username is actually 99 Sasuke, and their only friend is Thunderboy. So unfortunately, 99 Sasuke is banned forever. But of course, with my magic, I can look at their profile even though they are banned forever. And if you look at their profile, this is the user with the ID 404. I mean, it's a basic noob with a black torso, 1 friend and 54 followers. If we look at some of the people that follow this account, I mean, Noah follows 404. And it's just a bunch of random accounts. I mean, if you know any of these people, then cool, but yeah. But yeah, those are all the people that follow 404. Hi Wits, that's the homie. And if we look at their hats, they have all the basic hats that an 06 account owns. If you don't know how they all have these items for free, check out the video in the top right corner. And some badges that were hacked in. They joined in July 22nd, 2006, being the 404th user to join Roblox. They were banned about a year ago, and their game is actually not playable at all, being created in July 2006 and having a deleted thumbnail. So what can you really do about it, right? But besides them being banned forever, I mean, I kind of want to go deeper with the whole 404. But like, what else can I do? Now if we go to the catalog and type in 404 into the search and look it up, well, we can see, you know how broken Roblox's search feature is. I mean, if you want to spend 999 million Robux, you can get this t-shirt. Oh boy! But of course, if we filter to things made by Roblox, you can see no items found, which is a little spooky. But if we type in 404 into, say, the game search, you can see a bunch of error 404 and sand. So I guess Undertale has something to do with this 404 thing. but I couldn't be asked to care. Now the 404th group ever made on Roblox is the Silver Swords clan. Nobody owns it, nobody's in it, the group's closed. The Silver Swords clan is a classic. Only people with the sword prop hat can join. Plus, they have to have the Bloxer badge. For every 100 KOs you get, you will receive a level up. I never understood why people type when they capitalize the first letter of every word. It's like a robot. The Silver Swords clan is a classic. Like, what's the point of typing like this? Did anybody ask? I don't know. I also love the spelling. They have to have it. It's okay, I can make fun of this grammar because I'm not really making fun of anyone. I mean, nobody's in the group, so who typed it? Nobody knows. And if we try to look at the 404th game/item ever made, unfortunately, it doesn't exist. I guess it's banned forever, but of course, ironically, the page telling me it doesn't exist has the number 404 on it. So maybe it does exist, but it's a 404. Whatever! There's actually many different types of errors on Roblox, and there's been so many different types over the years, and the most well-known one is the 404 error. I could sit here and explain all the different types of errors that exist on Roblox, and if you glance at the screen, the Roblox wiki has a lovely page about it. Maybe I'll do a whole video about it, but we're focused on the 404. There's other numbers, 503, 504, and yeah, I mean, there's a whole history as far as this stuff goes, so you know, maybe I'll do a video about it. 10,000 likes. Y'all won't do that. Anyways, other things. Well, you have the user with the name 404, which is how I pronounce it. And believe it or not, 404 is perfectly healthy. Although they haven't logged on since they created their account all the way back in February 26, 2009. 404 hasn't touched their account, but yet their avatar got reset to an R15 stance. Pretty interesting. They got the veteran badge, which means they logged in at some point. And 404's place, which actually has 4 visits, is probably just another default starter game, so there's no point in checking it out. But I still am not satisfied. So who is user ID 40404? And that would be William1663. And William1663 is another default noob with a green torso joining in July 2007. And once again, nothing special about him at all. So we have to go deeper. User ID 4040404, which is J Juan. Now this guy's interesting. He has a block head instead of a normal head. And joining in August 2009, J Juan is not banned forever, but I could do this all day, dude. I mean, maybe the username 40404. You know, someone who got reset to R15. Not much going on in ways of whoever this is, and it's pretty sad, but that's all I have to talk about today. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you smash that like button. Follow me on Instagram at Fave here. Follow me on Twitter at Roblox Fave. Join my groups on Roblox, the Roblox Fave Fan Club and Fave's Cave. Join my Discord server, discord.gg/Fave. We do giveaways to people that are active. Merch down below. Drippy collection. No, it won't be out much longer. And it's your boy Fave, and I am out.